just playing in like a little lounge. Same kind of vibe happened with Idris.
Wow.
Walked in, we kind of rubbed shoulders.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. In the moment, he looked at me, I looked at him. And like, you know, like the little nod.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
And I thinking he just gonna pass and go by. But he
Yeah.
was so pleasant. He was like, hey, I
Wow.
know you. With the British accent,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
And he actually remembered that we saw each other in a backstage all the way back in Trinidad. Yeah. He was like, Trinidad, right? I was like, yeah.
Hi guys, Tiny here and welcome to another episode of Random Connects. And today I'm with my boy Jaiga.
What up? Yo, what's good?
Hi there. So Jaiga, we're jumping straight in.
Yeah.
How did we meet?
Well, guys, I see the show. I watch it. So I know how the format and the setup of the show is. So let me see. For me, I would say the first time we met was back in the days when I was signed to Stark. I see your little Stark t-shirt today.
Yeah, repping.
You understand? Back in the Stark days, you were my connection, as we say. The person who connect. So yeah, the thing named connect. Yeah. But the liaison, I remember you normally would have called to say, well, listen, Jaigs, they have this happening, or we're going on this scene, we're going on that scene, whatever. Anything promotional wise to do with the brand. Right. I know you were the person I was dealing with back in them days. That would have been why. Oh, yeah, I think that's when we first met.
Well, funny story. It's not the first time we've met.
You lie.
Really, sis, story time. It was actually before that, probably like a year or two before that, in the tattoo shop. Trevor.
Oh, you lie. Yeah. Well, now I remember that. And the Trev boy.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, I watched me, and ironically, Trevor is the man who gave me, well, you won't see it now with cover up. Well, this one you will still see. Right. This is when he got machine.
Right.
But before that, I had one here. Before that, way back in the day. Yeah, back in the days. Trevor, that is in the early days of Trevor.
That's
right.
Right.
A young teenager. I was him driving it.
Yeah.
First tattoo would have been about 16. Those days when Trevor, he didn't used to use machine.
Nah, it's the needles
he had,
and the ink.
In a needle and ink used to be like a piece of stick.
Okay.
They used to put it, they used to want to look like a pencil. They used to take like a tree branch, like it was a guava branch, put the needle in that, wrap it with some thread.
Pull your
skin and taking a natural hand and doing, had no machine them days,
Yeah, he's your good boy.
Yeah, that was the first Trevor's reality. Where you bring back some memories. I forget about that kind of thing. Yeah, but Trevor's the man.
Yeah.
Trevor's the man.
So we're gonna jump into the 3 random questions.
Right.
3 random questions.
You ready?
Yeah. So I just had to pick from the box.
You're just picking one at a time from the box.
All right. The same questions or you change questions?
Change questions.
Which celebrity do you think is the most down to earth?
Well,
for me, I need to answer that.
Yes.
Well, you see, that's the thing is who I think is a celebrity.
Yeah. And I guess it is who all these celebrities you've interacted with. Like, who have you met would be the most down to earth?
I don't think, all right, in all honesty, I had to call a few though, but for me, a lot of people I associate with, people might call them celebrities, but to me it's more like friends and associates and that kind of thing. But I would definitely say, well, for me, people would, Galen would be on top of the list.
Yeah.
But I'm a personal friend.
Yeah,
so
but he's still a celebrity, so you could count.
Yeah, but I can't say Galen. Who I would say, Lero would be on the list too. But you see, I can't call Lero, Charles, none of them, because Galen, Faye, none of them, because they're like friends. Somebody out the box I will say, Idris Alba.
Really? Most down to earth.
And I can give a story why.
Ooh, that's
I
awesome.
Met him. Remember, he came to Trinidad years ago, soca morning time. He came to Trinidad. And one time I was in New York and I went to a loft, like this little lounge in New York. I like to do that in the city.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate one time to see Bruno Mars. Before he was big Bruno Mars. I saw Bruno Mars in LA many moons ago.
Yeah.
Just playing in like a little lounge. Same kind of vibe happened with Idris.
Wow.
Walked in. We kind of rubbed shoulders.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. In the moment, he looked at me, I looked at him. And like, you know, like the little nod.
Yeah.
And I thinking he just going to pass and go by. But he was so pleasant. He was like, hey, I know you. With the British accent, obviously.
Yeah.
And he actually remembered that we saw each other in a backstage all the way back in Trinidad. Yeah. He was like, Trinidad, right? I was like, yeah. And he laughed, and it was no big long talk like his friend.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But still acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Of like, hey,
I guess small, minute acknowledgement. I guess because his memory's good, he's an actor, so he's had to keep things in his memory.
True.
So yeah.
But those things also are personality things. If somebody is genuinely a nice person, they kind of like, you don't forget a face, but it's like, hey.
For me, I would say Idris, because that was my personal experience. I don't know.
Awesome.
And that's like, in terms of if you're talking celebrity, I never really had opportunities to bounce up no big time celebrity, and I could tell you there are people who pleasant would take a photograph, that kind of thing,
but to say down to genuinely
for what he did in the little moment, the little minute something, little back and forth, I would say he's a cool dude.
Hey, next. Let's see, what do you got? Would you rather have a completely automated home?
Well, a completely automated home
or a self-driving
car. Well, that's easy to answer in the pandemic. I would say home.
Right.
Because we don't need road much.
True.
So I don't need no automated car right now.
That's so true.
I could drive.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going much, it's just here and there.
Yeah.
But I would love a fully automated home, one I could talk to, I could say, well, listen, pour a glass of cold water, pour a juice, hand me a stag, things like that. Yeah, that would be amazing. I could do that for sure. That would be amazing.
It's so crazy how something simple as lights on, lights off.
Of course.
It's just like it's the most, it's the greatest
sweet
thing.
lie down.
Yes,
and forget to take off the light. And the lie down sweet. And a rain come. And that rain started beating galvanized.
And you staggle up and
you tell yourself, well, I won't move. And then you have to get up before you have to take off the light. And you can't catch back that spot.
Yeah, John, that is the
fully
worst.
automated home for me. I'll take the fully automated.
I with you there, for sure.
Forget the driving car thing. I ain't going for no car to drive. Alrighty then. Last one. What makes you roll your eyes every time
you hear it?
Green verbs.
Ooh, yeah.
Green verbs. And I have encountered many green verbs in my time.
Yeah.
I had to keep a straight face. I remember this story in particular. There was a young lady who, I guess, wanted to get an introduction to me years ago. Was a fan. This was in the peak of soca star days. When if it ain't tight, it ain't right, and all that things was happening. It was like peak time. And it was like my sister is who kind of knew the person indirectly. And I was like, listen, so at the time, there was an years past, and when B-Mobile had now started their square thing.
Right, so
we went to that, myself, Shal, backstage, and somebody brought the young lady to me and said, hey, so-and-so been years now, they want it for so long. I said, cool. And she ran up to me and she said, oh my God, I don't believe I can put you so long. I've been hearing about you.
Don't do that. Don't do it. No.
Listen, the teardrop reached my eye. I don't like the minister held there for a second. You understand? A teardrop reached my eye. I don't like the other thing. A tear reach. But a tear laughed and a back and laugh. I keep a straight face. You understand?
I'm so proud of you. That was hard.
That's not me. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of guy. I swallowed. I was like, okay, honey, no worries. Take the picture. Smile. Take the picture and I keep it pushing. And we walk off now. Man was in stitches. Man was crying.
Oh my God.
I've heard many.
Yes.
I heard many. Was standing for food one time and somebody said how they lactose tolerate.
I'm sorry. I try. I couldn't.
The lactose tolerate and they really carry that soda. I've heard some good ones, some real good ones.
I'm dying.
Now over the years I kept some good ones, but that one, that's a pet peeve of mine. My eyes is roll, I can't take it. Especially my thing is, if you're not, or you don't have a grasp, because I ain't no big professor. I tell everybody, me no big professor. I can't tell you I'm this big
grammar doctor.
No, I'm not at all. But certain conversations you just wouldn't have.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go down that road because you know if you go down and you open that window, it could be problems.
One piece of advice.
So my advice is to people, certain things if you're not sure, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Just leave certain things alone. Like I have a major lisp.
Yeah.
right? I have major list.
I can't tell. I wouldn't know.
But I've learned to disguise it over the years. I have a major list. So certain words I run away from.
Right.
The THs I try my best to stay far from.
Right.
And because I speak publicly and do public speaking and that kind of thing, I have to find clever ways. So over the years, I've found clever ways to disguise it, to mumble or to speak quickly. One of the tricks I have learned, and I tell people this all the time, when you're unsure, speak with confidence.
Truth.
If you are talking or reading, like me, I tell everybody, I am definitely not Dominic Halapasad at all. So do not expect me at no point in time to deliver any news brief like Dominic.
Yeah.
But if I'm reading something and I'm sure like cricketers' names, nobody knows those. Do you want some in there? Nobody can pronounce it.
Through those.
Of course. When you see something that you're unsure, just stand and say it with confidence and people will know. Yes, you have a responsibility in a job like mine to deliver truth.
Yes.
But also, I speak my truth, and my truth is I am not perfect. I have no way ever tried to let anybody believe I'm this big media guru.
Right.
I think I deliver a type of style. My style has always been one that is comfortable to the ear. You can look at me.
It's true.
If I'm doing something like this, where video is, I try to keep my persona comfortable so that the person who looking at the next end will feel comfortable. And if I'm on the radio, the person who listens will feel comfortable as well. Like I try to kind of figure out what demographic I'm in and just go down in that zone and sit down. Like I think I could go and sit down at the side of the block and relate, or I can go in Parliament and deliver something for those people to understand me same speed. But I don't jump out myself at all.
You stay in your lane, back in your crease.
No, your lane. Yeah, so that's it. That's my
Awesome. And you get to shamelessly plug something, anything.
Shameless plug.
Well, in this time in here, it's about trying to tell people the right thing and continue to do the right thing. Do you understand? And let me just say, for instance, that all protocols was observed in making of this video.
Thank you.
So I know the quick thing, the quick to say why you're not doing this, why you're not doing that. And the masking is very important, guys. Very, very important. And the distance. This is video, but the distance is there. You understand? We never embrace, we didn't hug, we didn't think. They say 6 feet. We try to keep all the protocols observed. Remember, when you drop your guard at any point in time is when it can happen. And we know that. And it's airborne. We try to keep it outside to be as safe as possible. Try not to speak directly into each other's faces and that kind of thing. I'm just telling you little tricks that you can do because life has to go on.
Correct.
And in order for life to go on and people to continue doing things, you have to be smart in the things that you do on a daily basis. My little advice from all the research I have done is don't cross-contaminate, meaning try your best and not to do things out of pocket, things that you're not accustomed to. And though obviously groups, we know that is a definite no-no.
No.
Stay away from groups, you understand? As we say, just not bat in a crease, but do all the right things. Make sure you sanitize, you do what you have to do. Try and keep most of these things that you're doing outdoors. I'm just saying, like anybody who into this type of work, make sure that what you're doing, try and keep it outdoors. We're not saying outdoors is the safest.
No.
On a windy day like today, you can want to say that, as I said before, nobody is super safe, but you could do things within yourself to safeguard yourself and your family. So that is the only plug I will plug today.
Thank you.
When it comes to Jaiga. I have a lot of things happening, but that's not important in this moment right now. But I have things that's happening that will be unfolding in the right time.
Right. So we'll look out for that in the future.
Yeah, for sure. In the near future.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, cool.
Well, Jaiga, thank you for joining me and for agreeing to do all of this.
No worry. And I'll say, listen, it's a big production, You see, because it's called Tiny, it's a big production. It have cameraman, it have my crew, she have makeup. You understand? I vote not to take the makeup. When I see this big van pull up here, I'm like, all of this for 10 minutes? You so serious? So and I thought, believe it. Remember, you had to dress for the occasion, just for the job you want. You can't be doing little things as simple as it is. Just do it. So I want to say congratulations to you. Keep doing it. I love the layout. I love what you're doing. It's small, but everything will start somewhere. And your little layout starts, who knows, pretty soon it might morph into something. I might see you get a feature on television. From the feature on television, you go to some next thing I see on a Netflix special. That's how this goes.
Pick it into existence.
Get it? Nice.
All right. Well,
so later.
Till next time. Bye.
We out.
Don't forget to like, follow, and share.